Right, here are 5 things to know on this Wednesday morning. Maine State Representative Laura Libby is once again able to vote at the State House as the lawsuit over her censure plays out. The Maine House voted to take away her right to vote on the floor after she posted about a transgender high school athlete in a post on Facebook. Representative Libby then sued House Speaker Ryan Fecteau and filed an emergency appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court, saying that the censure violated her First Amendment rights. The High Court voted 7-2 in Libby's favor yesterday.
A woman accused of threatening Wells police officers and dispatchers over the town's partnership with ICE is now out of jail as she waits to go to trial. Alice Jones was released with strict conditions, including she must undergo a full psychological assessment. According to an affidavit, Jones threatened multiple officers and dispatchers from both the Wells PD as well as the one in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Bike riders in Saco are hosting an event today to honor cyclists and pedestrians who've been killed while on Maine roads. Organizers say they want to raise awareness about the importance of sharing the road. Riders are invited to meet up at 6:30 in the parking lot of the Dyer Library. The ride starts at 7 and the route runs less than 3 miles around downtown Saco.
2 events to celebrate EMS workers in Maine are happening today as part of National EMS Week. An EMS celebration and remembrance ceremony begins at 11 o'clock at the State House. The nonprofit Friends of EMS for Maine says the goal is to honor those who have dedicated themselves to EMS work and to recognize Maine EMS workers who have lost their lives in the line of duty. At 1 o'clock, there will be an awards ceremony in the Hall of Flags to recognize contributions to emergency medical services in Maine.
The Church of Safe Injection in Lewiston is set to reopen today after temporary pause. The group provides critical services to people who use injectable drugs. It paused services in March after the end of a pilot program funded by the state. Staff say they have been taking the time to regroup and reassess funding. Leaders also say they hope to start sharing data to help track progress and improve efforts to reduce needle waste. All right, before we go, we want to remind you to join us for the last cup. Among the topics we'll be talking about today, Cheers and remembering the late actor from the show, George Wendt. We also dive into whether kids should have their cell phones in schools. And we're going to hear one argument from a voice you may not have considered in the debate. So join us for the last cup on News Center Maine Plus on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV. Gets posted each weekday around 8 o'clock.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. We can throw the 7-day up real quickly. We only have a few seconds left. A lot of clouds again out there today. 50s, tomorrow 50s with rain returning. And then it's going to be wet here on Friday and for parts of Saturday. Saturday is not a washout, but it's still going to be on the chilly side. And then it improves for the second half of the holiday weekend, especially Memorial Day.
Nice.
What are you guys laughing at?
I'm excited that the weather's going to improve.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
It's good.
Actually, we're